People, good evening from Holland, the Dutch, the Netherlands, how you call it, it doesn't matter. I'm coming from there, so today it was nice weather. Maybe God got some. Oh yeah, I see it already. I see devil's pork. That's what I see, and um, it's because I just saw a little man from India called Jin. And he said, we will not let Donald Trump win. We will not Donald Trump win. We will let not Donald Donald Trump win. So that's point one. And then I tell my Father God, who is he? And then I look at my computer, and then I look back, and then I see that there are things going wrong in India, and then I see something like kick. So I told my Father God, yeah, kick India. And now I look outside and I see a devil's pork in a cloud. Do you understand? This is how God talked to me. But you need to know who God is, or else you will not get this kind of things. It's easy. Today I was talking to God and I told my Father God, you are always on my side and it will never go wrong, and you always help me like I help you, and we help each other, we like each other much. Well, we love each other, we are family. I love my Father God. And in the evening I start to sleep and I start to dream about the things I did say that day. Strange? Ah yeah, strange. But is it not possible? Definitely possible. Or else I don't dream about it. You understand? I will tell you my dream. I was with a lot of beautiful, nice people. Friends of mine, family of mine, here in this world. And I thought, these are nice friends, nice family. But then the family turned them against me. And then God come. Because I did call my Father God. I called my Father God, and an old man coming down into this story, this dreaming story, and this old man start to hit hard, like a young man. And he was laughing when he was hitting. And then I also start to hit, but there was something that I could not hit because something was wrong with my clothes, I cannot hit good. So I removed that clothes what was stopping me from hitting. So I took off that clothes and I start to help my father because my father was helping me. You understand? I did ask for it. I saw that these people are wrong, and God started to hit, really hit, and he hit hard, you know? No power, no godly power, but only he was human. He was standing next to me, and we did hit like in an old movie. You understand? Did you see an old papa and a young boy? helping his old papa, and the old papa helping his young boy. So this is how it did go. And these are all beautiful people who God did hit. So I start to hit them also. You understand? And this was my dream. When we are done hitting, God was gone and the people are gone. God did hit them. I did hit them also. But to come back about Donald Trump, you will see that all will be against Donald Trump. Then you will see who the people are around him. You know, I don't like Donald Trump because he is always talking about money. For this I don't like him. He is always shouting about go to hell this, go to hell, and all these kind of things. You understand? I don't like. But I don't have to like him. But the things he say about um, that he will build up soldiers who never have to fight, he's right. He can do this. And you know, with this peace deal or peace deal, this deal, this nuclear deal, he's also right. It's a bad deal. It's a very bad deal. You will understand when the deal is done. Then you will understand why this is a bad deal. So then there comes a man, a little man, an Indian man. An Indian man. I do not like Indians at all. They all got their own gods. And not my father God. And his name is Jin Nadal or something. Jindal. Who the freak is he? And who gave him this name? Jindal. Yin, and take from his name the day and you got Jin. And what is it, Jin? There are many movies about this Jin. And it's real, folks. The devil exists. And he is also called Jin. So is this little Indian man the devil? the devil himself? Now, don't look so strange. It's possible, eh? Because I know my Father is here, but I also know that the devil is here. And then I talk about this yin doll, and then I get messages inside. A devil fork in the air, because I'm gonna ask my Father God, who is that guy? So directly, God makes something in the air, like a fork. But not a normal fork you eat with. No, a devil fork. Yeah, it just happened. When I start to talk here, I was thinking in my head, Father God, who is this man? And directly I see a fork in a cloud, a devil's fork. So who is this little man? Well, he's a little man. And he is king of his people. Sometimes he step on a bike, and now he will go for president or something. So he's a king already, and now he want to be president. This little man. And he fight against Donald Trump. I'm telling you folks, if Donald Trump is a good man, then he must die. You understand this, right? Because good people always die. You understand? I hope so, because I'm telling you the truth. Good people always die. And they will go first. So let's watch this Donald Trump, because he say really very good things. That's why he got a lot of people behind him. But he also do have his enemies. So maybe this was a dream about Donald Trump. What I did dream. Because I never dream about myself. Eh? Yeah, for me it's like a warning, but for another it's a real dream. So I see Donald Trump a little bit back in this dream I just did get. That they are beautiful people, but against someone who talking the truth. So Donald Trump can be your last trumpet. Well, have a think of this. I do. And who is this little man who will go for president? And then he come with the name Yin Da. So I tell my Father God, oh, Yin with a D for it is Jin, right? And directly my Father showed me India, India, there is this going on, that going on, and kick it. They were standing, kick it. And then I asked God in my head, in my mind, Father God, who is this little guy? And then God directly showed me a devil's fork. In the clouds. God was drawing for me a devil's fork. I thought I need to go outside to find the things of my Father God. But now I'm inside and I get the things from my Father God. My Father God's always with me. He will never lose me out of my sight. And that's with me also. I will never lose my Father out of sight. Never. I love God so much. We love each other so much. And thanks, Father God, for the nice dream you did give me. Well, it was a hard dream. We fight hard together. But it was like a little bit fun. You cannot fight with God. It's not possible, folks. Stop this. You can never fight with God. I saw so many times who God is. He can come to you like an old man with a stick, you know, and you will think, well, this old man can do nothing. And then he let go his stick and he start to kick your ass. And you people start to run for this one man. Well, that's what I saw. That's what I see all the time. You can never win from God. But God is here to love you, not to kick your ass. No, He don't like it. But if you ask for it, He will kick your ass, folks, one by one. You better start to understand what I'm talking about. Because I know my Father very well. I saw Him so many times. I saw Him also fighting so many times. I saw Him do things so many times. I saw Him changing so many times. I did talk with Him so many times. I did hold Him a few times. But I'm talking with God all the time. There is no other place than God in me. And God tell me again in this dream, don't trust no one. They are looking nice, but it will not say that they are nice. It's true, folks. You can look like a beautiful girl, but you can be the biggest hooker ever. The biggest liar ever. And there are many of these kind of hookers. I'm warning you. And then I see Apple on the internet or on TV, and then I see a bite from it. And then I told my Father God, why is the bite from it? And my Father God tell me, don't you know the story? And I tell my Father, yeah, I know the story. Eve did bite in this apple. So God told me that's why. I told my Father God, was it not better to make a normal apple on your phone or something? No, there must be a bite of it, or you will not understand what apple means. You understand, folks? So everything is done against my Father God. I told my Father God, destroy the technology. And the technology will be destroyed. I did throw away my phone. I did also have technology like this. This thing was 500 euro. A lot of money, right? For me, not that important. So I lay it on the street and I take a hammer and I hit it a few times till I don't know what is on the floor there. You think I lie? Well, I don't lie. I never lie. I don't like lies. You can ask my Father God, but hey, you don't know my Father God, so you cannot ask. You will never get the answer. But the people who are with God, right now, you can ask my Father God, and my Father God will give you the answer. Then you will hear, yes, he did, or only yes. Because folks, I will never lie to you. I'm not here to lie. I'm here to take you away from your lies. And the things you steal. And the wrong sex. Well, all the wrong things you people do. You think it's good, and I know it's wrong. I do not think that it is not good. I know it is not good. The things you people do. But hey, it's up to you. You people are mature enough. Right? Start to make choices, folks. Make the right choices. Before you go down the drain. And I will not take you out of that. And my father also will not take you out of that. We people of God warn the people for the things to come. For many of you, you better start to run. Because it will be dramatic times. It will start when the last moon is coming. This is where all will start. But for me, it did start when God did come to me. There it did start. There I saw also the devil. Because God directly gave me visions. And directly God sent me to a place, a dark place. I did go into a castle what did look like the presidential building and this Pope building. They got this round thing. That's what I saw. And that's what I see all the time. This round thing. This round roof. I don't know how you call it. In Holland we call it a koepel. But I don't know how to call it in English. I'm sorry. I do not know all the English. But please pardon me. I never been go to school. So it's a wonder that you can listen to me. You can call this a wonder because I never did go to school to learn English or even not Dutch. I did not go to school. Yeah, for gymnastic and swimming and for the school milk. That's all. But I never did go to school. And I'm here and talking English with you. Do you understand? Because when I tell you I never did go to school, I do not lie. Again, for the people who know my Father God, ask him. You will get the answer. But I go to school now. My father is the teacher. And I learn a lot. I did learn a lot. You people will never learn. And that's the tricky thing about this. That's why I'm here. I know you cannot learn like I do. And I'm a man, I never did go to school. I'm a boy, I never did go to school. And people did stand for my eyes. They did go to school a long time. So they are much better than me. But when I say shut up, they will shut up. You understand? These are the real people of God. They can make you shut up. So this man did come with a blabbermouth. And I told him, hey! I can do exactly the same what you do now, eh? Don't do this to me. And the man almost go on his knees. And this was a high-ranking guy. You understand? I told him, hey, you can shout and I can do it also. Be nice. Be quiet. Talk normal. And the man gave me a hand and he told me, I'm sorry, you are right. And I told him, of course I'm right. I know what I'm talking about. So that's why I made the man his mouth shut. So I was there all the time. But when I did give him this warning, he stopped it directly. He started to talk softly. Because I was yelling at this man. I really told him, hey! You can talk like this, but I can do it also. And then I told him softly, be nice. Why you talk to me like this? And then the man told me, I'm sorry, I do this all the time. And I told him again, not to me. I'm a child of God. I know exactly what I need to say and what I need to do in persons who will come to me. And they will start to listen. Because they know I am right. I'm standing in my right. Or else I will not shout at the man. It's easy. If he is right and shouting, then I will say, hey man, don't shout. It's not nice. Then he also will stop. But he did shout and he was not right. So I put my hand for his mouth. He started to stop with his blubber mouth. Because I told him to stop. I told him, you don't speak to the children of God like this. So I tell you again a real story. I do not suck out of my tongue. You understand? If you are with my father, you can ask him. You will get the answer. And again, God will tell you, yes. I do not lie, folks, in the things I'm telling you. There are many liars here in this world. Why will I lie? Why? I understand the liars, but I don't understand why they lie. Yeah, this is also something, God gave me. I do understand the liars, but I don't know why they lie. These are things I directly get in my head from God. And I speak it out of my heart and my soul. But first it comes into my mind. So I never need a paper, folks. I never need it. Go for my Father God. Start to learn the table manners of my Father God. Is Jesus Christ. Is one and the same person. He show you how you have to behave yourselves. You did not listen. Look, did you listen? Then we are not where we are now. And I say we, because me also, I belong here in this world. I belong here because I'm warning you for all the things to come. Bad weather in Japan? Hey! Let me tell you something. They built on an island. Listen very well, how stupid this sounds. They built on an island houses. And you know what? Let's make a whole town. Let's make a whole town. You know what we do? We build a Fukushima. Hey folks, come on. Do you want an island for yourself? You know what can happen if you are on an island. And Japan is an island. You understand? It is a land in the water. And Japan will go underwater. I'm telling you, folks. Japan will go underwater. You will not see Japan anymore. It's gone. It will go underwater. And more of these countries on an island will go underwater. Why? Because the ice is melting. So what will happen with the sea? It will rise. That's what will happen. The ice is melting and the sea is rising. Hey, and I've never been to school, but I'm not that stupid that I will build a Fukushima on an island. I'm not that stupid that I will build next to a volcano, my house. Or on the way of a landslide. Or, you know what? I built my house in Tornado Alley. Tornado Alley? So it's a way where tornadoes can come? Well, the name is already... You understand? Now a man come by my door and he will say, hey, listen, man. Um, I give you a lot of money and a very beautiful house. And I will say, oh yeah? Yeah. Where? Tornado Alley? Tornado Alley? Yeah. Wake up, folks. I try to warn you. Many more landslides you will see. This kind of things are big news. And it will happen like this. One day you are at your home and the next day you are a boat. You swim for your life. You are on the roof. And you don't shake your ass anymore on the internet. Your mouth is not that big anymore like it was. You are in big trouble. I'm telling you, folks, it will come for any door. You understand? And then I like to see how big this mouth still is. It will come for any door. Definitely for the doors who don't care, who don't want to help, who are rich, and all this kind of who are against God, who got other gods. So I give you 5 reasons. Start to walk with my Father God and learn the table manners of my Father God, or you will never eat with him on one table. And the table manners are here on earth. Jesus Christ. You need this man to understand how he did walk here on earth. This is exactly what you need to do. Just be nice. Be nice. Be friendly. And if people are not so nice to you, then you try to be friendly to this person all the time. Till the day will come that this person will come to you and will say, "Oh, I'm sorry, man, that I was not so nice at you. I just, but now I'm sorry." Because I'm telling you, folks, love will win from hate.